David, I really want to emphasize here, just because we've been talking about it so much, we're not being alarmist. This is actually dangerous, and we're just urging you to take caution.
Absolutely, and you know something? It's very dangerous. Most of us in our lifetime won't see this. I think, these temperatures, we could see some records. Caribou could be a record low, minus 30. These wind chills are dangerous. Yeah, definitely not being an alarmist. We need to, take those warnings serious. That's why they give those warnings out there. Right now, though, look at the temperatures, mostly in the 30s across much of New England. 32 seems to be the big number, but not too far to the northwest. We're seeing that cold air just on the doorstep, and that's going to be moving in over the next couple of hours. Caribou at 22 tomorrow night at this time. That's going to have a negative in front of it. That's how cold it's going to be. Calais at 31, Wiscasset at 34, Portland at 30, and Freiburg at 22. So the Arctic air is just to the north. I think it just went through Quebec City, if I'm not mistaken. I was just looking at some of the Canadian temperatures, and they're about to drop as well. Right now, we do have a southwest wind ahead of that frontal system. It's kicking about 10 to 20 miles per hour, but once this frontal system moves in overnight tonight, you're going to have some house shakers. That's what I call those. Once that front, you'll know it. It may even wake you up once that rattles through. Here's the front right now. It is just moving through northwestern portions of Vermont. It's going through New York, and actually along it, we do have some snow squall warnings. We'll watch it closely as those snow squalls move into northern portions of the state. By the time the overnight rolls around, I think they dry up as they get closer to the coast. So right now, this over eastern portions, down eastern portions of the state, I haven't seen any verification of any light snow falling, but here's the frontal boundary, the Arctic frontal boundary. That's moving right into northern portions of the state as we speak, and over the next hour, we'll start to see some visibilities dropping with some of those snow squalls. Here's what we're looking at. So this is just a little bit fast right now. This map, I think, is about a half hour behind, but anyway, you get the gist of it. There's the frontal boundary moving through Rangeley, Berlin. By midnight, overnight, by 3 o'clock in the morning, it's moving through Bar Harbor. Millinocket, you're dropping temperatures like a rock over to Bangor as well. Wiscasset, Portland, that front's moving through by 3 a.m. And then it's off the coast by 7 a.m. Look at these temperatures. We're well below zero to the north, and we're in the single digits along the coastline. Now, keep in mind, this RPM model may be taking those temperatures down a little bit because this is kind of an unprecedented event. Models sometimes have trouble with that, but you get the gist of it. If it's a degree or two off, we're going to have to bear with it. By 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, we're below zero for our northern areas, and we're heading below zero across the coastline with a couple of clouds, maybe in a couple of mountain flurries as well by tomorrow night into the same time right now, 11 p.m. tomorrow night. Look at that, minus 22 in Caribou, Rangeley pushing minus 30, even well below the teens, below zero, right along the coastline. It's just going to be dangerously cold, no doubt about it. Now, in terms of future wind gusts, that cold front moves through. Look at these winds by tomorrow morning. Contrast that with those temperatures. It's just going to be downright frigid. Tomorrow is going to be a miserable day, no doubt about it, right through the evening. Overnight tomorrow night and through 7 a.m. tomorrow, Saturday morning, winds will be gusting anywhere between 30 to 40 miles per hour. How's it going to feel to the exposed skin? Well, first thing I tell you to do, you definitely need to bundle up. You're going to have to cover your face. You're going to have to cover your hands. Any exposed skin tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, and into Saturday morning, it takes about 15 minutes to a half an hour for frostbite to occur. You don't want to deal with that, believe me. So tomorrow, tonight, overnight, we're watching that cold front. It's going to feel like these are the wind chill factor temperatures. By tomorrow morning, we're pushing the teens below zero to 30 below zero inland, and even close to 50 below zero across northern portions of the state. By tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock on the timestamp, look at these wind chills. We're pushing the minus 20s, minus 30s, minus 40s overnight tomorrow night. Could even see minus 60 across northern portions of the state by Saturday morning. This is just unprecedented. You definitely need to take precautions, and if you don't have to go out, don't do it. Here's what we're expecting for low temperatures. Down eastern areas in the lower, it's a little difficult to talk about this, right? Minus 22 in Calais. We're not used to these numbers. Minus 18 in Wiscasset. Portland in the minus 14, minus 15. These are the actual temperatures. Minus 25 in Greenville. Caribou, you'll be pushing minus 30. Again, minus 30 is a record for you guys. Here's what's happening on the seas tomorrow. 4 to 7 foot seas, gusting up to 45 miles per hour out of the northwest. We do have a gale warning right through Saturday afternoon. And here's your 7-day forecast. Again, the good news about this forecast is that we get rid of the cold air. It's only around for a short period of time right through Saturday. Then Sunday, we see those temperatures moderating into the 30s, maybe a straight flurry across the mountains, and then we're actually into the 40s by next week, even along the coastline. Look at these temperatures. It's definitely going to feel like a huge relief on Sunday. You're just going to go out Saturday, you're going to be miserable. Sunday, you're going to feel like, hey, breaking out the shorts. And, you know, I kid around, but I mean, really, this is dangerously cold temperatures, and all I ask for is people just please listen. You know, it is something to reckon with.
All right. Thanks, David.
Thank you, Zach.